Hi everyone, my name is Kiara Graves, and I am here today to tell you all about how I became a sign language interpreter. Now, my journey started 10 years ago when I was a student at Valencia College. Okay, I took a course called New Student Learning Experience, and with that course, it was like my blueprint. It's a freshman's blueprint to college. It's your guide. I was able to learn so much and it was so helpful, and I thank my teacher for that and her help so much. I was able to find my purpose. I was able to find my career, my strengths. It helps you learn about how college is and what to expect through your college journey. You learn about the costs and much, much more. Now I'm going to tell you about my purpose, which is one of the things that I've mentioned while taking that course. I believe that my purpose was to inspire people when it came to learning ASL, even though I'm hearing. I don't know anyone personally who is deaf or hard of hearing, but I will use two of my strengths, which are command and adaptability, to help me with that. Now, as I mentioned, command and adaptability are two of my 5 strengths. However, I was able to come to understand my purpose by I began to start reading myself. And what I mean by that is I began to ask myself, why is this my purpose? Why do I want to be a sign language interpreter? What am I doing it for? My strong suits and my weaknesses. I'm a very shy person, and so speaking to people wasn't a strong suit, but ASL was something that helped me so much and helped break that barrier for me and being able to communicate with people, because I didn't like talking verbally. It was kind of made me nervous. So as I mentioned before, I had 5 strengths, and I mentioned 2. Now, all 5 are restorative, deliberative, intellection, command, and adaptability. See, 5. I learned all of those while taking the New Student Learning Experience course. With adaptability, I like to think of myself like a chameleon. I change color to like almost camouflage, but I'm able to adapt to my surroundings and what's around me. My purpose is what is going to help me push myself more in life and to continue to be more, like I said, adaptable to my surroundings, along with commanding those around me. Like right now, I just want you guys' attention, and I want to be able to speak to you guys and tell you my story and why I think ASL should be taught in schools and why I became a sign language interpreter. Again, that is my career. My career pathway was interpreters and translators. Sometimes I like to freelance from place to place, but during that, I work with kids and people who are deaf, and I use ASL to help translate between. And a thing with sign language, being a sign language interpreter, it requires a lot, years of schooling, of experience. You have to have your bachelor's degree and everything. You have to be able to fluently communicate. This is a sign in ASL for communicate in sign language. And in English as well, you must have, like I said, years of experience in the field. You definitely have to be a good listener, because you don't want to translate anything and it could get misconstrued. So you want to be perfectly clear. So to move on, I'm going to tell you that I have completed my associate's degree, which I got from Valencia College in General Studies. I got my bachelor's degree. While at Valencia College, I majored in social and behavioral sciences and human services, which sign language fell under. Then I got my bachelor's degree in ASL interpreting and deaf studies at the University of South Florida. with that program, I was able to learn a lot. I used education award money that I received, so pretty much a grant, from a job that I was working at for 2 years. It was a program. With that program, I was able to receive money that I could use towards school or use to pay off student loans. This money really helped me a lot and stretched out a good lump sum of my college career. I want to say some steps that I took to get me to this point in my life and to my career would be the new student learning course for sure. That is definitely number one, hands down. Like I said, it is a blueprint, you know. I took some ASL classes and deaf culture classes. I also used outside things. I was part of groups. I was part of communities. I met people. I went out and not marketed, but I networking. I started to network. As part of groups who were deaf, and I got to meet some amazing people who helped me out as well. And those people from Valencia, also from my personal life, helped me with being able to be more fluent in ASL. It helped me get to my goal. And without any of them, especially without my teacher for the course, I would not have been able to do any of that. Because it made me push myself more. It made me get up and go after what I wanted. And I'm so happy that I did that and just let go of the fear of everything. But again, we all have a purpose. We all have something that we enjoy, we like to do. And sign language was that for me. Being able to communicate sign language, I had 3 experiences that just dawned on me. And for me, when I like to do things in 3. And if it's 3 is good for me. I had one experience when I went on a trip with my sister to DC for a pop-up shop. We had a couple who was deaf, and my sister was selling like kids clothing that she made, but she wasn't able to communicate with them. But I was able to tell them it was a beautiful dress and it would look so amazing. And I think that they should get it. When they saw me signing, their eyes lit up. They were smiling and they were just so happy. And my sister was happy too. Then I had another experience when I was working at a retail store where I was again able to communicate in ASL to someone who was deaf. And at the time, this is science. I knew only a few signs. Not a lot, but a few signs. But it still helped me get the practice that I needed, that I was looking for. And I'm thankful for that. I had another one where I was able to talk to somebody and they were like, wow, you're good. Like, you're good. Even though I was like, oh, I'm kind of bad. I'm still learning how to sign better, sign more so I can get better and faster. And with that, I started to improve. And they were like, oh, you're good. Just keep it up. Keep up the good work. The good work. And those are some of the experiences that I had that helped me with my career. I still get those to this day, and it's just amazing. So I wanted to also thank you guys for letting me tell you all about my experience in my career. in my journey. I hope this gave you guys ideas. I hope this may have inspired you if you guys have any questions. And in closing, thank you guys so much for letting me tell you my story. Thank you. And have a good day. Till next time. Bye.